Hello, 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 my friends. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's Jen here, and I'm an intuitive wellness coach who helps highly sensitive women to learn to bring more inner awareness into their life, as well as helping them to simplify healthy eating so that they can improve their energy and help them to feel their absolute best. So, today I just wanted to give you a little tip on how to bring some self-love into your daily routine and into your life. I had a spa day with my best friend, and we had great conversations as we do. It's one of those relationships where we just talk about everything, and it just leaves me feeling relaxed and uplifted and energized. Anyway, so we had this conversation about self-love and how it is something that is talked about often, and it's a popular word right now. There's self-love is a hashtag on Instagram, and people like to say self-love and self-care, but there's not really this discussion about that underneath part. We talk about loving ourselves and how important it is, and I would say that it is absolutely necessary and important, and it's something that we need to practice. But how do you practice that? How do you show yourself that you love yourself? Because I don't know about you, but I can say that I love myself, and looking back, 4 years ago, I'm a completely different person. And back then, I would say, I love this about myself, but then underneath there'd be this little bit of self-loathing, and there's little bits, that I'm judging about myself and being harsh with myself, and it's something I've had to work through, and there are still things that I judge about myself, but I do love myself, and I do love my body, and that in itself has taken a long time. So it's easy enough to say that we love ourselves, but what does that mean? um, for me, I think it's not as easy as it seems. It's a simple concept, but not easy to implement. And when we're conditioned as women, especially, um, we're conditioned to have certain expectations around how we should look and how we should act, and how we should live and how we should be when it comes to being a mother, or how we mother, or how we live our life, whether we're married or we don't get married, what kind of jobs we do, and what's expected in our partnerships, and there's so much around that, and it's hard not to have judgment towards ourselves with these high expectations that are handed to us just for being a woman. And it's a tough thing. It's a big talk. But I just wanted to talk about something that I've been doing this week for myself, and it's made me feel really, really good and warm, and and so I thought I would share it. So anyway, what I've been doing is, before I go to bed, I go through all the body parts that I can think of, from my toes to my ears, and being someone with a health and anatomy background, I even go into my organs and different tissues and stuff. But what I say is, I love you to myself. I don't know that we do that enough to say that we love ourselves truly. And so you can do this in a mirror if that feels more comfortable. But what I do is, I lay in bed and I think, and I picture my toes, and I'll say, I love you, toenails. I love you, toes. I love you, feet. I love you, ankles. And I'll go all the way up, and I'll go into as much detail as I can, and I just go all the way until I fall asleep. And it's just it just made me feel so good. And I don't know, it kind of makes you feel a little silly at first, but it also makes me feel so warm, and it's something that I'm going to continue to practice and play with, and I hope that you try it and see for yourself, and see if You may notice a little voice coming in and saying, you don't love that or whatnot, but just start with what you feel comfortable with. What about yourself do you love? Is it your hair? Is it your nails? Is it the shape of your calves? Is it whatever it is that you can think of? At least start there and see how that makes you feel, and then let me know how that works for you. I'd love to hear about it. I am about to make a veggie loaf for dinner tomorrow, and I'm going to get started on that. And I just wanted to pop in and share that with you, so I hope that's helpful. Let me know what you think. And I hope you have a wonderful night and a great day tomorrow. I'll be back on at some point tomorrow to chat a little bit. Okay? I wish you a wonderful evening,